So in the previous video, I had told you all the 8 teams that I feel are going to go through the Super 8 stage. And in this video, I'm going to tell you all the playing 11s that I feel are the best for these 8 teams. So let's get started. So starting with the 4 teams that I predicted to be the semi-finalists. The first, Australia. So this is the playing 11 that I feel Australia can play in the first game, as this is a strong team. Now the strength of this team is that experience in that squad. If you see at the top, Warner, Head, Marsh, amazing. And if you look at the entire team, they are the same team that won in 2021. So these guys know how to win a World Cup. And coming to the weakness of this team, well, these guys are tired. They have been playing cricket for almost the last 6-7 months tirelessly throughout the globe. IPL, test matches. Now, even in the warm-up game, they only had 9 players on the field. So yeah, that's about Australia. Now coming to India. So this is the playing 11 that I feel India can play. The strength of this Indian team is, once again, I feel experience and the in-form players coming from the IPL. And the weakness about this team is maybe a bit over-reliance on the top order with Virat and Rohit in there. And the middle order not quite clicking in the IPL could be a concern for India. Now England could line up like this in this T20 World Cup, with their weakness being only Adil Rashid being the lone spinner in this team. Now I know Moeen Ali is also there, but he can bowl, sometimes he doesn't bowl, sometimes he bowls. So that can be a weakness with no proper spinning option. And Jofra Archer also coming into the team with lack of match practice. And the strength of the team is obviously their batting. Phil Salt, Josh Butter, everyone's in an amazing form, and I feel we can expect some high scoring totals from this English side. And now finally coming to South Africa. So this is how South Africa can line up at this World Cup, and I feel they have a pretty strong core with Klaasen, Tristan Stubbs, David Miller in the middle, and they are an explosive batting team. Their weakness is of course the lack of form these players have shown in the IPL. Miller, Markram, and other bowling as well, Rabada and Maharaj getting less game time. The strengths, of course, as I mentioned, is their batting, their explosive hitting ability, and that is why I feel these 4 teams could be in the top 4. And now the remaining 4 teams in the Super 8 stage. Let's start with New Zealand. So New Zealand, I feel the strength of their squad is only that their players have played in the Caribbean Premier League or the Major League cricket that happens in the US. Because of that, these guys know how these pitches play, and that's why I feel this team has a good strong core where they have experienced players as well. And the weakness for this team is, I feel that they didn't have a lot of match practice in the IPL. If you see Rachin Ravindra, Williamson, Darryl Mitchell, Glenn Phillips, these guys didn't play at all in the IPL. Even Mitch Santner for that matter. Apart from Trent Bolt, there is no in-form player in this New Zealand side. Now comes Pakistan. Well, Pakistan's fielding has always been a concern for them, and if you would have followed the England-Pakistan T20 series recently, you would know their wicket-keeping problems as well in Azam Khan. And another major weakness for this team is the middle order. Iftikhar, Shadab, no one's firing at the moment at all, and these guys are proving to be a failure in almost every single match. The top order is amazing. The bowlers are firing all departments, and they could have a problem of plenty with whether to choose between Mohammad Amir, Shaheen Afridi, Naseem Shah, and Haris Rauf. They could go with all 4 or maybe just 2 or 3 of them. And now coming to Sri Lanka. Well, there is no one literally experienced apart from Angelo Matthews in the squad. A pretty young team. Wanindu Hasaranga coming off of injuries. Matisha Patirana coming off, another player who was injured in the IPL. And the others are just new kids on the block. And their strength is their bowling. I feel Dushmanta Chamira and I think Matisha Patirana, Mahisha Tikshana. These are really good guys who can bowl well on the West Indian pitches. And finally, the host, West Indies. Well, you can never count them out from the tournament. So I feel West Indies have a fantastic batting team with Nicholas Pooran, one of the most exciting players in the world right now. And on their day, they can just beat any team in the world, right? So the batting firepower that these teams possess is just incredible. But the weak point lies in their bowling. There isn't much sting in their bowling apart from the young Shamar Joseph, but Aljari Joseph is also out of form, and no spinner, no dedicated spinner I would say in the team could be the reason why they don't qualify for the semi-finals. So that's it from the video. Thank you.